Chosen one, let me ask you a question. Have you ever sat in silence and wondered why the very people who should have loved you most, your own family, turned on you without cause? Have you felt their whispers, their cold stares, their quiet rejection, as though your very presence made them uncomfortable? If you have, listen closely. This message is not for everyone. It is for God's chosen ones only. If you are not chosen, if you have not felt the weight of angelic visitation, prophetic dreams, or a divine message stirring your spirit, then this word is not for you. But if you are, then understand this video reached you at the perfect moment. Nothing in the spiritual realm happens by accident. Chosen one, your spiritual encounter with God has marked you. That mark is why you feel set apart, why you feel misunderstood, why your own bloodline has risen against you. What you carry is divine, and what you carry exposes what others try to keep hidden. This is not coincidence. It is calling. That is why this message will change your life if you receive it with faith. Before we go deeper, I want you to comment 777 right now as confirmation that this word is for you. And do not forget, subscribe, tap the bell, and share this with another chosen one who needs to hear it. The mark of the chosen one, you must understand something very important. From the very beginning, before you were even aware of it, heaven placed a mark on you. This is not a mark that men can see with their physical eyes, but in the spiritual realm, it shines like a blazing light. It is this very light that separates you from the rest, that causes even your own family to look at you differently. You wonder why you have always felt like the outsider, even in your own home. It is because the mark of the chosen one was upon you from birth. You were set apart. That mark is tied directly to your spiritual encounters, the angelic visitation that came to you in moments of despair, the prophetic dreams that shook your spirit in the middle of the night, and the divine message whispered to you when no one else was around. These are not accidents. They are confirmations of the calling that rests upon you. And because you carry this, people around you feel something they cannot explain. They sense your light, but instead of celebrating it, they often turn against it. Think about it. Even as a child, you probably noticed you didn't fit in. Maybe your family said you were different, too quiet, too deep, or too strange. They couldn't understand why you thought the way you did, why you asked questions no one else dared to ask. That wasn't rebellion. That was your spirit searching for truth. And truth always separates the chosen from the crowd. The mark of the chosen one is also what attracts opposition. When you walk into a room, people notice you, even if you don't speak. There is a presence about you that cannot be denied. That presence is not pride. It is the evidence of God's hand resting upon your life. And while some may be drawn to it, many, even within your family, feel threatened by it. They don't even know why, but something in them resists you. Chosen one, remember this. Spiritual things are spiritually discerned. The people in your bloodline may love you in the natural, but in the spiritual realm, the enemy stirs them against you. Why? Because if he can make you doubt yourself through the rejection of those closest to you, he can distract you from the power of your calling. But when you recognize that the rejection is because of the mark, you begin to see it not as a curse, but as a sign of divine favor. Let me be clear, this mark is not earned. It is given. You didn't ask for it. You didn't apply for it. You didn't buy it. It was written into your destiny before you ever took your first breath. That's why you have had angelic visitations in your darkest hour. That's why prophetic dreams come to you with messages that others cannot understand. That's why divine messages keep finding you, even in this very moment as you listen to these words. Heaven is confirming to you. You are chosen. And because you are chosen, the dynamics of your family were never going to feel normal. They may mock your beliefs, dismiss your encounters, or accuse you of being too spiritual. But chosen one, what they cannot see is that your very life is a testimony in progress. You are not called to fit in, you are called to stand out. And that standing out begins at home. Take note, every chosen one in Scripture was marked. Joseph carried dreams that made his brothers despise of him. David was anointed king, yet rejected by his own family as the least likely. Even Jesus himself declared that a prophet is without honor in his own house. Why would your story be any different? Family resistance is not the end of you. It is the very proof of who you are. Chosen one, wear the mark with confidence. Don't try to hide it. Don't try to explain it away. And don't try to make it smaller so others will feel comfortable. That light on you was placed there for a reason. If they reject you, let them. If they misunderstand you, so be it. If they turn against you, take it as confirmation. You carry something divine that not everyone can handle. And that is why the chosen one must learn to embrace the mark with boldness. Remember this always. Your family's rejection is not a reflection of your worth. It is a reaction to your light. Their discomfort is proof of your calling, and the angelic visitations, the prophetic dreams, the divine messages, they will only increase as you step further into who you really are. That is the mark of the chosen one. The hidden reason family rejects you. Chosen one, now we must go deeper. Why does it feel like those who should be your biggest supporters have become your greatest opposition? Why does your family turn against you the moment you begin to walk in your divine identity? Listen carefully. The hidden reason is this. Your very presence exposes what is hidden within them. The light of the chosen one is not silent. It speaks without words. When you walk into a room, the spiritual atmosphere shifts. When you carry angelic visitation, prophetic dreams, and divine messages within your spirit, people around you feel it, even if they can't explain it. And family, being the closest to you, feel it the strongest. Your light reveals their darkness. And instead of seeking healing, many respond with rejection. This is the uncomfortable truth. People often reject what reminds them of what they are not. When your life begins to show evidence of God's calling, those around you feel convicted. They sense the prophetic dreams you carry. They sense the divine encounter that rests upon you. They sense the angelic visitation that has marked you. And if they are not ready to face themselves, they project that discomfort onto you. That is why they accuse you. That is why they mock your beliefs. That is why they dismiss your experiences. It's not that you are wrong. It's that you are right, and your righteousness unsettles what is unhealed in them. Your family members, knowingly or unknowingly, become vessels of resistance because the enemy uses their familiarity with you as a weapon. If a stranger rejects you, it stings less. But if your family rejects you, it cuts deep. And that's exactly why the adversary starts there. Chosen one, you must never forget. Rejection is a weapon, but it is also a revelation. It reveals who you are and who they are. It reveals the separation between light and darkness. It reveals the truth that your path cannot look like theirs. And it reveals that your calling is too great to remain hidden. Let's break this down clearly. You carry a divine message inside of you. Every time you open your mouth to speak truth, even casually, it challenges the lies people live in. Every prophetic dream you share is a mirror to someone's secret. Every angelic visitation you describe reminds others of what they have ignored in their own spiritual walk. And instead of embracing it, instead of celebrating it, many family members react defensively. They turn on you not because of who you are in the natural, but because of who you are in the spiritual. Even Jesus faced this. Scripture tells us that when he returned to his own hometown, the people were offended at him. They said, "Isn't this a carpenter's son? Isn't this Mary's boy?" They could not receive the divine message because they were too familiar with his humanity. That is the same struggle you face. Your family sees your flesh, your history, your flaws, but what they cannot see is the anointing upon your spirit. And because they cannot see it, they reject it. But chosen one, hear me clearly, their rejection is not a sign that you are wrong. It is confirmation that you are chosen. If you were ordinary, they would embrace you. If you were common, they would celebrate you. If you had no prophetic dreams, no angelic visitation, no divine encounters, they would have no problem. But because you are marked, because you carry light, because you have been set apart, you will always face resistance, especially at home. And this is where many chosen ones stumble. They take rejection personally. They let the enemy whisper lies. Maybe I'm not really chosen. Maybe my dreams mean nothing. Maybe my spiritual encounters are just my imagination. But you must silence those lies with truth. The hidden reason they reject you is the same reason God confirms you, because you are not of this world. You were sent with a message, and messages always bring division. Let me tell you plainly, your family does not reject you. They reject what you carry. They reject the light. They reject the truth. They reject the divine message flowing through your life. And yet that very rejection is pushing you deeper into your destiny. It is teaching you to lean on God more than man. It is teaching you to stand firm in your calling without seeking human approval. Chosen one, you cannot allow family rejection to break you. You must allow it to make you. Understand that you are not here to please people. You are here to fulfill your assignment. You are not here to blend in. You are here to stand out. You are not here to be understood. You are here to be set apart. And the sooner you accept that, the stronger you will become. So the next time your family dismisses your prophetic dream, don't be discouraged. The next time they laugh at your angelic visitation, don't be shaken. The next time they criticize your spiritual encounter, don't shrink back. Instead, smile quietly and remember, this is proof. Proof that you are chosen. Proof that your presence is powerful. Proof that your calling cannot be denied. Yes, rejection hurts. Yes, it cuts deep. But chosen one, every cut becomes a scar, and every scar becomes a testimony. You will rise above it, and one day the same family members who mocked you will see what God has done in your life. They may never admit it, but they will know. You were chosen all along. This is the hidden reason for their rejection. It is not about you being wrong. It is about you being right. It is not about you being weak. It is about you being strong. It is not about you being ordinary. It is about you being extraordinary. And the sooner you embrace that truth, the sooner you will walk in the full authority of your calling, spiritual encounters that set you apart. Chosen one, you must recognize the very thing that makes you different, your spiritual encounters. These moments are not random. They are heaven's fingerprints on your life. From angelic visitations that arrive in the quiet of the night, to prophetic dreams that shake up your spirit, to divine messages that come when you least expect them, these encounters are evidence that you are set apart. Most people go through life seeing only the physical, but you, chosen one, have seen beyond the veil. You have felt the brush of eternity on your soul. You have heard whispers in the spirit that others cannot hear. And because of this, you will never fit into the ordinary mold that people, even your family, want to place on you. Your encounters prove that your path cannot look like theirs. Think about the angelic visitation you've experienced. Maybe in a dream, maybe in a sudden moment of protection, maybe in a supernatural comfort when you should have been broken. That was no accident. Angels minister to the chosen because heaven knows the battles you face. These visitations are signs that you are not walking alone. And yet when you share them with family, they shake their heads. Why? Because they cannot comprehend what they have never known. And those prophetic dreams, they are not just random thoughts in your sleep. They are downloads from the throne of God, revealing what is to come. But when you speak of them, family may laugh, saying, "It's just your imagination." They don't realize that Joseph's brothers said the same when he told them his dreams. Yet those very dreams carried the blueprint of his destiny. And so do yours. Your divine encounters are the reason people distance themselves. They fear what they do not understand. Your family may say you're too deep, too strange, or too obsessed with spiritual things. But chosen one, do not let their words discourage you. You were never meant to walk the path of the ordinary. You were always meant to carry what others could not. Every chosen one in history carried encounters that set them apart. Moses saw a burning bush. Samuel heard the voice of God in the temple as a child. Daniel received visions of kingdoms rising and falling. Mary was greeted by an angel with a message that changed the world. Each of these encounters marked them forever, and each one faced resistance from people who could not see what they had seen. Chosen one, your encounters are preparing you for your mission. They are sharpening your discernment. They are shaping your spirit. They are proof that God is with you. And yes, they are also the reason why family members may turn against you. Because every encounter increases your light. And every increase of light makes darkness more uncomfortable. But hear me clearly. Do not hide your encounters. Do not silence your testimony. Do not pretend to be ordinary when you have been touched by the extraordinary. If God entrusted you with angelic visitation, it is because you can carry it. If He filled your nights with prophetic dreams, it is because your destiny requires it. If He sent you divine messages, it is because the world needs to hear them through you. Family may misunderstand, friends may distance themselves. Even those closest to you may reject your words. But heaven does not. The angels who visit you are not laughing. The Spirit who gives you dreams is not dismissing you. The God who speaks divine messages into your soul is not rejecting you. He is affirming you, confirming you, and preparing you. Chosen one, when you stand before others and they question your encounters, remember this. Not everyone is meant to understand you. Your spiritual experiences are not for validation. They are for confirmation. They are not for applause. They are for alignment. They are not for comfort. They are for calling. And the sooner you embrace this truth, the stronger you will walk in your assignment. So lift your head. Do not shrink back because others call you strange. Do not silence your testimony because your family rolls their eyes. You are not here to be understood by man. You are here to be sent by God. And every angelic visitation, every prophetic dream, every divine message is evidence that you are chosen. Set apart for something greater than what they can see. Chosen one, if this resonates with your spirit, comment 999 below as your confirmation. Because when heaven touches your life, rejection is inevitable, but so is destiny. Your encounters set you apart, and they are leading you to the place where God's purpose will fully unfold. Prophetic dreams in the family rift. Chosen one, let us now speak about the power of prophetic dreams, because they are one of the strongest signs of your calling, and also one of the main reasons your family has turned against you. Dreams are not just pictures in the night. For the chosen one, dreams are messages from heaven. They are divine communication sent to prepare you, guide you, and reveal what is hidden. But when you share them with family, they often reject you. Why? Because prophetic dreams carry truth, and truth is rarely welcomed by those who live in denial. Think about Joseph. His brothers did not hate him because of what he did. They hated him because of what he dreamed. They could not handle the prophetic glimpse of his future, so they mocked him, envied him, and plotted against him. Chosen one, your experience is the same. When you speak of the dreams God shows you, your family may laugh, saying, "It's just your imagination." They may even accuse you of being crazy, too spiritual, or out of touch. But deep down, those dreams disturb them because they reveal something bigger than themselves. Your prophetic dreams are not random. They are divine messages woven into your sleep. Some of you have dreamed of blessings coming that others do not yet see. Some of you have dreamed of danger before it arrived. Some of you have dreamed of angelic visitation where heavenly beings appear to strengthen you. These are not accidents. They are confirmations of your chosenness. But family cannot always grasp that. Instead of honoring it, they push you away. And here lies the truth. Rejection often intensifies after you share your dreams. It is not that your family hates you. It is that your dreams confront them with realities they are not ready to accept. Some dreams show the favor of God on your life, and that triggers jealousy. Some dreams reveal hidden sins, and that provokes anger. Some dreams expose what is coming, and that stirs fear. So rather than embrace your gift, they attack the vessel, you. Chosen one, do not be surprised when this happens. Prophetic dreams are not meant to make you popular. They are meant to make you prepared. And preparation always comes with separation. God shows you things in the night because He knows you can carry the weight of the message. He reveals the unseen to you because He trusts your spirit to handle it. That is why the dreams are consistent, powerful, and undeniable. But here is your warning. Do not expect your family to validate your dreams. Many of them never will. They cannot see what you see. They cannot hear what you hear. They cannot feel what you feel. And that is okay, because the dream was not given to them. It was given to you. Chosen one, hear this with clarity. Your prophetic dreams are a weapon. They protect you, guide you, and remind you that heaven is walking with you. When family mocks you for them, stand firm. When they dismiss you, hold steady. When they call you foolish, stay faithful. Because in time, those dreams will prove themselves true. The very family who rejected Joseph had to bow before him when the dream came to pass. And so it will be with you. Those who laughed at your visions will one day see their fulfillment. Those who mocked your encounters will one day witness their truth. Your dreams will outlast their doubts. Chosen one, never bury your gift to make others comfortable. Never silence your dreams to avoid criticism. What God reveals in your sleep is too valuable to be wasted. Your family may reject you now, but heaven is recording every dream, every vision, every word. And when the time is right, those dreams will manifest and your calling will be undeniable. So the next time you wake up from a prophetic dream, don't fear their rejection. Rejoice in your confirmation, because every dream you carry is proof that you are chosen, proof that God is speaking, and proof that your destiny is bigger than what your family can comprehend. Why the enemy uses family first. Chosen one, listen carefully, because this may be the most eye-opening truth so far. The enemy knows he cannot destroy what God has already ordained for you. He cannot erase your prophetic dreams. He cannot undo your angelic visitations. He cannot silence the divine messages that have been spoken over your life. But what he can do is try to distract you, discourage you, and delay you. And the first weapon he often uses is your family. Why? Because family is where your trust begins. Family is where your heart is most vulnerable. Strangers may insult you, and you can brush it off. But when it is your own blood that rejects you, when it is your mother, your father, your siblings, your cousins, the pain cuts deep. The enemy understands that rejection from family wounds in ways nothing else can. That is why he starts there. Look at the patterns throughout Scripture. Joseph's brothers despised him because of his prophetic dreams. David's own family dismissed him as insignificant, leaving him out in the field when Samuel came to anoint the next king. Even Jesus himself said, "A prophet is without honor in his own house." Why? Because the enemy always tries to kill greatness at its root. And the root of every life is family. The adversary uses those closest to you because he knows their rejection can plant seeds of doubt. If your family tells you that your dreams mean nothing, you may start to question them. If your family mocks your angelic visitation, you may begin to hide it. If your family dismisses your spiritual encounters, you may start to shrink back from your calling. The enemy uses their voices to try to silence yours. But chosen one, do not be deceived. Their rejection is not because your encounters are false. It is because your encounters are true. It is because the light you carry reveals the shadows they don't want to face. It is because your destiny threatens the comfort of the enemy's hold on your bloodline. And so he stirs resistance in those who should have embraced you. Think of it this way. The enemy does not attack what has no value. He only attacks what carries power. And because your calling carries eternal weight, the attacks against you begin early, often through your family. The arguments, the jealousy, the misunderstanding, the betrayal, all of it is a strategy designed to make you doubt who you are. But chosen one, let me remind you, rejection is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of your separation. The enemy may use family to push you out, but God uses that very push to position you for purpose. Joseph would never have reached Egypt if his brothers had not betrayed him. David would never have been king if his family had not overlooked him. Jesus would never have fulfilled his mission if his own people had not rejected him. What the enemy meant for evil, God turns for good. This is why you must not allow family rejection to make you bitter. If you let bitterness take root, the enemy wins. Instead, you must see rejection as redirection. You must recognize that their resistance is proof of your chosenness. You must understand that every no from family is a louder yes from heaven. Chosen one, the enemy uses family because he knows it hurts. But God allows it because he knows it helps. It helps separate you. It helps refine you. It helps strengthen you. It helps push you into your destiny. You would never step into the fullness of your calling if everyone around you always approved. Sometimes God has to allow rejection to force you to rely fully on him. So hear me well. Do not fight against those who reject you. Do not waste your energy trying to prove your worth to them. Do not beg them to believe your prophetic dreams or honor your spiritual encounters. You are not here to convince them. You are here to fulfill the divine message God has given you. Let them talk. Let them mock. Let them reject. Because their rejection cannot cancel your calling. And one more truth. The same family members who reject you now may one day need you later. Just as Joseph's brothers bowed before him in Egypt, the very ones who betrayed you may come back when the hand of God on your life is undeniable. When the dream manifests, when the prophetic word is fulfilled, when the divine message comes to pass, they will see it whether they acknowledge it or not. Chosen one, do not fear the enemy's tactics. Recognize them. He uses family first because he knows their voices echo in your heart. But heaven's voice is louder. And when you choose to believe God over man, you disarm the enemy's weapon. You rise above the rejection and walk boldly in your identity. So stand tall, embrace the truth. The rejection you face at home is not a curse. It is confirmation. The enemy may use family first, but he will not win. Because the light of the chosen one cannot be extinguished, and the calling of God cannot be denied. The divine message in your isolation. Chosen one. Now we must talk about something many of you struggle with deeply. Isolation. You have probably asked yourself, why am I always alone? Why do I feel separated even in a room full of people? Why does it seem like no one truly understands me? Not even my family? Let me reveal the truth to you. Your isolation is not punishment. Your isolation is protection. God separates his chosen ones. He pulls them away from the noise, from the opinions, from the distractions, because he needs your ears tuned to heaven, not to man. When your family rejects you,